Hello and welcome back to Top 10 Places. As one of the most influential countries in the world, Japan is often regarded as one of the top travel destinations that are worth a return trip or three. While cities like Tokyo and Osaka have gained attraction for years, Japan holds a number of underrated gems that you won't be able to find anywhere else in the world. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at these hidden gems and showcase some of the most special places in Japan. From forest fantasies to stunning remote islands, there's a lot more to Japan than one might expect. And be sure to stick around for our number one spot. It's a place so vibrantly colourful that it practically glows. But before we get started, consider leaving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us make the best videos possible. Now, let's explore Japan. Number 10. Yakushima Kagawa. Remember those fantasy forests we told you about earlier? Well, it doesn't get more fantastical than Yakushima. It's a subtropical jungle island that is most well known for its cedar tree forests and overgrown trails that are more than 7,000 years old. Most nature enthusiasts and adventurous tourists enjoy coming here to see the ancient trees up close and personal while enjoying a hike. And when the mist begins to rise throughout the forest at certain times of the day, a hauntingly beautiful environment worthy of a New York Times bestseller is created. The bedrock of the island is granite, and it's said that a ridge thrown up by the movement of the Earth's crust is responsible for the formation of the island. One of the key characteristics of the area is the differences in climates and temperatures on the island, which have some of the largest ranges on the planet. On Yakushima, you're able to see both cold temperature zones and subtropical zones within just a few kilometers of one another. What's more, it rains so much on Yakushima that the locals joke that it rains 35 days a month. There really is no other place on Earth like it. Number 9. Valley Tokushima. Valley offers some of the most stunning landscapes in Japan and is the perfect place to visit if you're looking for plenty of photo ops. The mountainous valley is located in Tokushima, on Shikoku Island, and a simple drive around the area offers views of peaceful forests, deep gorges, and hiking trails. In order to cross the gorges, you'll need to cross 3 vine bridges, which are still maintained to this day. When you eventually fall in love with Valley after your hike, you'll realize that an overnight stay simply must be put on your agenda. So in Ochiai village, you'll be able to stay in thatched roof farmhouses known as chiori. Each of these houses is a cozy little cottage with a live fireplace with windows that offer stunning views of the valley in its entirety. The Valley used to have 13 kazurabashi, vine suspension bridges, for valley dwellers to use, though only a few are still standing today. But those vine bridges that are there can still be used to cross the valley during your hike, just as the ancient locals did. And if you manage to make your way unscathed to the most dangerous spot in the valley, called Nanamagari, you'll be able to find an ancient statue that bears a striking resemblance to the mannequin Pise bronze statue in Brussels. Number 8. Shiroshima Kagawa. If you miss traveling to the Mediterranean, then Japan has an answer to your problem. The Shiroshima region in Kagawa may just be your perfect solution. This area is located in the Seto Inland Sea and is known mainly for its production of olives amongst Japan's nationals. But it has a lot more to offer, and many tourists enjoy coming to Shiroshima for its warm climate and breathtaking natural beauty. Perhaps the most famous destination within Shiroshima is Angel Road, a sandbar near the area's Tonosho port. When the tides are low, you'll be able to see Androad and walk to the small islands that are connected to the main island via Androad. After you're done exploring uncharted territory, you'll be able to take a relaxing stroll through Shiroshima Olive Park to admire the surreal canyons of Kankake Gorge. Shiroshima is also one of the venues for the Setouchi Triennale Arts Festival. As a result, there are some permanent art installations that you're able to view outside of the festival period, including several outdoor installations that are spread throughout the island. Stay tuned because our number 1 spot is coming up soon. Number 7. Hirosaki Omori. Without a doubt, The number one reason why most people visit Japan is to see the country's symbolic cherry blossoms, or sakura trees. In full bloom, it's quite possibly the most memorable event one can witness, which is why in spring, thousands of travelers flock to numerous gardens and parks like Shinjuku Goen National Garden and Ueno Park. But we're not talking about those parks today. Oh no, we're here to show you something much more special. Hirosaki Castle in Aomori is a sight to behold, and you won't find another place like it on the planet. During the months of April and May, you'll be able to see more than 2,600 cherry blossom trees in their most beautiful state. That's why so many people flock to the region for the Hirosaki Cherry Blossom Festival, during which you can expect to find petal-covered castle moats and sakura trees illuminated at night. Once you've taken in the full beauty of the blossoms, you can visit the Hirosaki Apple Park to see Aomori's delicious apples. While apple harvesting season takes place from July to November, you're still able to visit before then to taste one of the 1,300 apples throughout the park. Number 6. Key Mountain Range, Wakayama. Historically, the Key Mountain Range in Wakayama is the site of Shinto and Buddhism pilgrimages, making it a truly special place, steeped in spirituality and ancient history. Travelers who come here are usually surprised by the number of shrines and temples in the region, as well as the rich natural scenery and abundance of wildlife. The Key Mountain Range is truly a special area. In particular, Nachi Falls is the most famous attraction in the Wakayama region. Standing at 133 meters tall, it is the tallest waterfall in Japan, and from the nearby observation deck, it's an incredible sight to behold. Once you see it in person for the first time, you'll never forget the roaring sound of rushing water filling your ears and drowning out all other noises, including your own thoughts. There's no doubt that the observation deck is worth visiting, but you will have to pay a small fee of around $3 to gain admission. But if you're traveling on a tight budget and want to experience the same epic views without the price tag, you could always make your way to the Seigan Toju Temple. It is located right in front of the Nachi Falls and is the perfect backdrop for travel pictures. Enjoying the video? Consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Number 5. Akan Mashu National Park, Hokkaido. The Akan Mashu National Park is located in the eastern part of the Hokkaido region and is home to wetlands, forests, and 3 separate lakes that were formed as the result of the largest caldera landform in Japan. Each of these 3 lakes offers its own unique sights to see, and they're best experienced all in one go. Lake Kusharo offers some incredible hot springs that help you warm up when it's cold, while Lake Mashu is best known for its crystal clear blue waters. Lastly, but certainly not least, Lake Akan is home to the Mariamo, an incredibly cute natural phenomenon causing the formation of tiny moss balls throughout the island. Number 4. Hakudate, Hokkaido. Hokkaido is widely regarded amongst locals and tourists alike as one of the best destinations in Japan. Most travelers end up making their way up north to Sapporo for ramen, beer, and skiing. But we're here to introduce you to something even more special. Hakudate, a hidden Japanese gem that's an absolute delight to explore. The southern city is known for its hot springs, excellent seafood, and ancient historic sites. If you're looking to fully immerse yourself in the authentic Hakudate experience, you're going to have to get to higher ground. During the day, you can head over to the decks of Goryokaku Tower to admire the bird's-eye views of the star-shaped fort known as Goryokaku. Once you've soaked in the view and most likely taken enough pictures, you can head to the nearby bay area to take in the sights of the harbor while eating bite-sized cakes. And don't worry, nightfall in Hakudate doesn't mean that your activities have to come to an end. In the evenings, you can take a cable car to the top of Mount Hakudate, where you'll be able to see the entire city light up, as well as the end of the island. It's likely to be one of the most incredible views you'll ever see, and one that can't be found anywhere else. It's almost time for our number 1 spot. Prepare to have your mind blown. Number 3. Nagasaki. If you're a fan of history, then then Nagasaki in Japan's Kyushu region is the perfect place to explore the rich history and foreign influences throughout the country. Sadly, its reputation makes it more famous for its destruction in the Second World War after Hiroshima was destroyed. But these days, things are far less bleak and far more bright. There are now numerous landmarks throughout Nagasaki that commemorate this event, such as the Atomic Bomb Dome and the Nagasaki Peace Park. Other than its ties to World War II's history, Nagasaki is also famous for its diverse range of foreign influences. The city is probably the only place where you'll find an amalgamation of Chinese, Dutch, and Portuguese cultures in one place. You can see these influences reflected in places like Shinchi or Dakima, or in the local delicacies like Kasutera cake. Number 2. Onomichi, Hiroshima. Another famous place in Japan, Hiroshima isn't just a historical site for its ties to World War II. It's also the home of Onomichi, a small, quaint town that is one of Japan's most stunning hidden places. You'll have a hard time not falling in love with the incredibly peaceful environment and sloping landscapes. Perhaps the most famous tourist highlight in Onomichi is Temple Walk, which is a designated walking route in the downtown area that connects to 25 temples and the attractions surrounding them. It's around 2 kilometers of walking in total, and it could take you at least an hour to complete it. In addition to the pagodas of the temple, tourists are also led through the city's residential lanes. You'll stop by schools, small shops, and other attractions that commemorate the artistic achievements of Onomichi. Number 1. Ibaraki. And lastly, but certainly not least, there is the Ibaraki region. This well-hidden Japanese gem is a prefecture found north of Tokyo, and is renowned throughout the world for being home to one of the most incredible flower fields in the world. In Hitachinaka Kaihin Park, you'll be able to see 2 distinct flower types, cosmos flowers in autumn and baby blue-eye flowers in spring. These fields are beautiful enough to rival the beauty of cherry blossoms. Better yet, there's more to Ibaraki than millions of beautiful flowers. The region is also home to the largest Buddha statue in the country, called Ushiku Daibutsu. The incredible landmark is more than 120 meters tall and is surrounded by a wide park with more than 100 sakura trees that only bloom in April. Thanks for watching! It's now time for a bonus fun fact. Did you know that Japan is made up of more than 6,800 islands? The islands were originally attached to Asia's eastern coast, but were separated by tectonic activity around 15 million years ago. Which of these hidden gems in Japan would you want to visit? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel for more content. If you never want to miss another upload, then ring the bell icon down below to be notified every time we post. Until next time, sayonara!